Hello and welcome to another TruProxy video where we share with you how we are building the TruProxy live cost monitor for Databricks. Now we've iterated over this product a couple of times now, and here we created a simplified version where you can quickly install it as a Databricks app so that there's no hurdles for you to get started. Now, the only thing that you need to get started is a link to our GitHub page where we will share the code publicly, as well as a PAT token, a personal access token that will allow you to access the Databricks APIs where we get the information for the cost monitoring. So let's get started. Let's show you what it looks like. Here right now we have a Databricks app running live in our Databricks environment. I will need to save here my personal access token in the app. And once it's there, I can start seeing results in the different pages. We have a page overview page where we share the total cost and the cost per proxy type. There's three different proxy types that we currently show. There's clusters, pipelines, and warehouses. So let's move now to Databricks and start incurring some costs to see how the cost monitor evolves. So in Databricks, I have some all-purpose compute clusters ready to run. Let me start up this one. And once I click here run, it will start incurring costs because there's a driver node already running now, working to turn on some worker nodes. And once those start up, we will see the cost increasing a little bit more. But right now we see that the total cost of my Databricks account is live at about $1.20 an hour. So we can see, there we go, clusters are starting to incur some costs. In the clusters tab, we see the same thing appear, and we can even here see the impact per individual cluster. So if I start up another one, let's start up this TruProxy cluster as well. It's of a different type, it will have a different cost. So let's see what that looks like. Right now, you see the total cluster cost jumping upwards, and in a moment a new line will appear for the TruProxy cluster. So here you have an immediate feedback of what the services in Databricks are actually costing me. Let's have a look at the other services, for example, pipelines. I have a test pipeline that I can run here, so let me turn that one on here. There we go. Now it's starting a cluster for this pipeline, so we can see that the pipeline costs are now jumping upwards, and once that pipeline starts running live, it will start to incur more costs, and we can see this individual pipeline starts to execute. So that's immediate feedback now. We don't have to wait a couple of hours for the system tables to update, sharing what my actions within Databricks are actually costing. So that's clusters, that's DLT pipelines. Let's take a look at warehouses because we also have a screen for those. There's currently no warehouses running, so let me move back to Databricks and start up some SQL warehouses. So for example, this one is serverless warehouse. Let's have a look at what happens when we start up this one. So it takes a couple seconds, and there you go. Every 5 seconds, it refreshes, it collects feedback back from the Databricks API to make sure that we get information here in the TruProxy tool. And we see now a Databricks SQL warehouse is incurring about $2 an hour in costs. So if I keep running this for an hour, it will cost me $2 for my account. And we can also do this for like all of the types of SQL warehouses. For example, this classic warehouse, it's of X small size. It will adapt accordingly and learn what is the right SKU price, and then it will make sure it calculates properly the hourly cost. Again, if we now move back to the overview tab, we can see how the total cost line across all the different proxy types are now costing me. So we have here the warehouses, the pipelines, the clusters, individual proxy type cost, and the total cost an hour. So if I run this total load on my Databricks system, it will cost me about $5 an hour to run this. I can imagine that a lot of you have much more larger hourly cost than I have at the moment. But in this way, you can see sort of a cost profile appear. You can learn what your actions are actually costing within Databricks, and maybe take action to know, like, hey, is a service running that shouldn't be running throughout the weekend or throughout the day or the night. Let's turn it off, and we are now immediately made aware of that. So If you want to have access to this tool, you can access it for free in its current form. We are actively looking for beta testers, and we want to make sure that we can include all of the cost sources here within TruProxy, so that we have a complete view of what Databricks is actually costing us. So if you want to contribute, if you want to share your feedback, you're always welcome to contact us, leave a comment underneath this video, and we will share you the information link to the repo and how to install it, so that you can try it out for yourself for free and make sure that we can contribute together to have a fully working version, fully working product ready for you in the next couple of weeks to months. So looking forward to that, and let's see each other in the next video where we add another Databricks service. Thank you.